All right, so please give it up for our last and final guest, Daniel Lopez. So how you doing, Daniel?
Oh, I'm doing great. How about you?
All right, so let me ask you. You've heard probably too many times about the damn Daniel.
You already know. Yeah.
Back in again, and you see a late night.
You know.
So tell us, what's your major? Anything else that you're involved in on campus?
All right. So I'm a fourth-year linguistics and anthropology double major, and I guess now I'm just involved with the pantry. I'm also involved with a few campus organizations under Chicano student programs. But most of my time is, taken up by work for the pantry.
So that's our pantry, right?
Yeah, our pantry.
So could you explain to us what that is and how you became involved with our pantry?
Right. So our pantry, it's a space for students in need to access if they are in need of food. So the difficulty with trying to describe food, if you need food, is that we've used this language called food insecurity. And the problem with that is a lot of students don't know whether or not they're food insecure. So a lot of the times it goes to say, like, are you eating the right types of food? Like even if maybe you're eating 5 nights a week ramen, but that's not necessarily the most nutritious types of food. So all of that can account for food insecurity, and this space is designed for those students who either are tight on a budget or don't have the time to go down to the grocery store, or simply they're eating a lot of food. It's just they're not getting the right types of food and nutrition. So this space is designed for those students. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great resource that I think even more students should know about.
Right.
Was there anything that prompted its pretty much why it was founded? Anything that kind of led you to discover it?
Yeah, so the primary discussions actually started in an organization that I'm involved in called Poder. It's the undocumented and allied student group on campus. At that time, the president, Ana Coria, who is now the director for undocumented student programs, thought of the idea of having a pantry for undocumented students. And actually, the newspaper of this week has a small article in the opinion section for the pantry, so go ahead and read that for more information. But so the idea was to set up a small pantry for undocumented students, but at that time she was about a quarter away from graduating, and she didn't have enough time to really continue the project. And that summer she asked me if I could take it over. That was my transition from second to third year, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it, I'll take it. And since then it's kind of been my project, my baby that I've been taking care of and trying to develop into a larger project. And since then, we've had the opportunity and the privilege to work alongside many groups on campus, including the R Garden, where right now we've pretty much merged under the well. Mm-hmm. And then with Rafid, we have this pledge of $1,000 from Swipe Out Hunger, and we couldn't be happier and from that stance.
We're always happy to help out.
Yeah, thank you so much, and it's a huge privilege to work with such a great group of people who are really interested and they're passionate.
We do similar work anyway, so we wanted to target students on campus. So to see you do something like this, it just makes us feel really happy and always glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, like I said, we couldn't be happier to having that partnership and ensuring that our students are getting the quality food for the quality education that this school provides.
So, if students can come here to get food from our pantry, have you ever found that some of them may find it difficult or at all uneasy or embarrassed to even come and ask for that? Has that been a rising problem?
Yeah, so that's kind of one of the main issues that we've been trying to tackle at the pantry and the well, is that stigma that people grow up in communities where it's frowned upon if you can't provide for yourself, and we want to let people know that people's situation do change overnight, and it is okay for students to come by and ask for assistance. And that's the great thing about working under an honor system that we've implemented at the pantry, is that we don't ask for people to provide proof of whether or not they are in need. As a student, you know when you're in need, and you know when you can come by and use the services.
Yeah. And real quick, where could we actually find our pantry?
So it's located in the hub. It's the Bear's Den. We're for the winter quarter, we're open 8 to 12 on Wednesdays. So come by tomorrow if you've never checked that out, or Thursdays from 10 to 12.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's across the C-store, the Scotty store, next to the ATM machines.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you very much for telling us about the art pantry.